Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, we reached the end of the investigation. It is time for the class trial. I have my theory. It is very muddled. Very, very muddled. I am the first to admit that, but it's the only theory I can come up with. Kyo did it. I think he raped Angie. Tenko saw him, and he killed her to cover it up. I think that's what I think happened. I am nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I am nervous about my theory, but it's the only one I've got. God, there were so many of them at the start, and now, yeah, as Kyo says, it would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Sir! He's an expert on bugs and insects. He is smart. Yes, he's socially stupid. He's incredibly gullible, but he is smart. Don't say this. Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Punch him. Punch him. Don't stand there and take it, Gonta. Bless him. Bless my poor, sweet, innocent boy. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. I approve of the second sentence, but no, don't compare Gonta to Kaito. Gonta is much smarter than Kaito. I want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Do you need it spelled out for you, darling?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch. Have you apologized to her at least? Are you about to apologize? You apologized to Shuichi, you hadn't done out to Shuichi, you had done something to Maki. Are you going to apologize to her?
I don't know.
It's your fault. I guess he's not. Great. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please, lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua. Considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
Well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also...
So what? Robots can believe in God?
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Excuse me? Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble. Does he mean like a ring pull? I'm imagining Toy Story 4 now. You know, like the ring pull on the back of a doll. I've got a snake in my boot. Like, in Toy Story 4, that's a massive plot point. Your inner voice and Buzz is pushing his, to infinity and beyond. But, does he mean like that? Kibo, no! That will not help your street cred. People look down on you as it is. Likening yourself to a toy will not help you. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
Sir, yes, he completely, absolutely made the fourth floor that scary to prevent you from investigating. It was all about you. The world revolves around Kaito. He is the main character after all. He probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
Fuck yes, Marky. Fuck yes. No, he didn't. You're not the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you're the main character. Oh!
Hey, so...
Shuichi, say something! You're not the main character, and I utterly despise you.
Huh?
What should I say? Just... let me in. I'm not dealing with Kaitori's bullshit. I just want to get to the class trial. I want to get to the good shit, please. As usual, we walk towards the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, we descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell, faster and faster, downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it...
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed! Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make one of them sad. Beep boop, he's not sad, he's murderous. Hoo-hoo-hoo. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth.
Now then.
Let's hurry up and get this started.
Extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yanaga, the Ultimate Artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Kabashira, the Ultimate Aikido Master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. I've got a save from like 5 minutes ago, it's all good. Okay, now I was recommended some skills. They were... It was delusion. It was delusion safety first. Okay. Oh, we can't afford this one. Okay, but slowly recovers the influence gauge while concentrating and during fever time. Ooh, that's actually quite good. That's quite good. The others were... Yeah, St. Miko's. Ooh. Librarian's Glare. That was the other one. And then it was, Safety First. I think it was called. Yeah, right there. Oh. That could come in handy. Yeah, these two I think I think these ones are must grab, so I'm gonna, yep, grab you, thank you, and let's set it, and Librarian's Glare. We still have slots. It's... Here's the thing, Delusion is so expensive. Delusion is so expensive. With, where is it? Safety First. I absolutely know I will break non-erasable pieces. I know I will do that. My thought is that I may not have enough for Delusion by the end of the game. You know, I'm gonna grab that. And then set it. There we go. And just to double check, there weren't any others that I had but haven't set. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's... Oh, God, I'm so nervous about this. I'm genuinely so nervous about this because I think... I think with Tenko's death, I think I've got the how right. I feel pretty secure with the how, based on the fact that we know that in 2 of the rooms, the crossbeams had been meddled with. That happened for a reason, and like I said, you're in the dark. How do you kill someone in the dark? Take off one of your shoes, follow the salt path, and just smack down on it. Smack down on it to launch her up into the knife, or what was it, a sickle? I think I've got the how right, but the... I'm not gonna lie, the who... It is pretty much based on the fact that I got that trigger warning. I've been waiting this entire chapter. I've been like, when's something rapey gonna happen? When's something rapey gonna happen? Daily life, nothing rapey happened. During the investigation, nothing rapey happened. So I'm just like, well, it's only the trial left. It's only the trial left. Why would something rapey come up in the trial? It has to do with motivation. Who do I think is most likely to do something rapey? Kyo. The fact that the crossbeams were meddled with, that would imply that it's him. But again, why would you do something during your own seance? It's like with chapter 2. Why would Himiko frame herself by killing Ryoma in her own magic show? It didn't make sense for her. Why would Kyo implicate himself during his own seance? But Kyo has a very similar personality to Kurumi. I'm going to frame myself so that I can disprove it, so that people won't look at me again. I think, I mean, he was so, you know, intense. Oh, it was 2 different killers. His intention could be, I'm going to frame myself for this one so that people won't think I did the first. I could actually see an argument for Himiko being the killer. if Himiko figured out that Angie wasn't sincere in her friendship, and Tenko had been annoying her. Tenko's been annoying Himiko this entire time. But then when would she have done the prep work? The prep work has to be Kyo. So much of my theory relies on the fact that I got that trigger warning, and that makes me nervous. Oh, enough stalling, enough stalling.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time.
Because you were so much help in the last one. You've been so helpful this entire time, Kaito. Dear Lord, the fact that you won't be much help is so staggering.
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
Oh, and your investigations so far, they have been so thorough. You found all of the clues. Shuichi didn't do jack shit. No, it was all Kaito Momota, the great detective.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
Why are you so insistent on that, sir? Why? They were killed in the exact same way, stab wound to the back of the neck. Why are you so insistent that there may be two killers?
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Samugi, I love you right now. Keep being spooky. Kokichi, join in. Back her up.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Keep going, Samugi. Keep going. Go in for the kill.
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
But that's what I want. I want him to pass out due to fear, and then we can just carry on. What would be so bad about that? Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. Okay,
This crime was...
but first, let me just recheck the controls. Okay, so this was select truth bullet, A was the silencer, B is fast forward, Y is shoot, and you hold that to light. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, I think I've got that.
Committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
Not likely.
Oh!
I wish it was likely, but it's not.
So, ritual did work?
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes, Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
Keep going, do it for me. This isn't about believing in reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statement. So, it was did the ritual work? And she said she was going to bring back Rantaro. Well, who she was bringing back is immaterial. Were all those statements correct?
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
You had to burn the Necronomicon. That was the ritual.
No!
And it's not burned, so yeah, the ritual never happened.
So, ritual did work?
Nope.
That's wrong!
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So Ghost didn't do it, unfortunately.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Boo.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
I do not trust this. They can't. They can't have actually brought someone back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust this. I don't like this. It's bad juju.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
That is true. I don't know. I genuinely don't know with this. I in my heart, I'm like, it had to have been a ploy. They were gonna do something else, but you can't bring back the dead. You simply can't. I don't know.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
But Monodum's not dead.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Oh, you dead. You dead. We know who's dying this go around. Monotaro, it was nice having known you, but yeah, no, you are not making out of this alive. Yep. Yeah, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you in the most violent way possible, I'm telling you.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible!
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
Oh! I'm looking at Angie's portrait, so they all have X's through them, but Angie gets a halo and wings, damn!
Let's hurry up and find out who the blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it? Step aside, Half-Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Oh. Mew is one of those characters. She's very similar to Akane, which, I mean, makes sense. They've got the same voice actress, but they both have gut instincts. They both have gut instincts that are often correct.
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, Creepshow. I I already know what happened.
Well, do tell. Okay, what have we got?
The culprit used a katana to kill
Let's
Angie.
see. Let's go through it.
And it was found in Kiyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kiyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kiyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Yes, you did.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie! Booyah! I'm a fucking genius!
He's lying about the fact that he cared about the katana. We know that he cared. He threatened Kokichi. He threatened Kokichi for mishandling it. So we know that he did care. I need to see the descriptions. I need to see the descriptions of the truth bullets. Is Korekiyo really the culprit? Does that story fit the facts of the case? We should think about it from the beginning.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
It was stabbed into the hung Kaede effigy. Because the katana is so old, the handle's gold leaf rubs off easily. There was blood on the tip. It was taken from the ultimate anthropologist lab, so only the sheath was left in the display case. Anyone could have entered the lab. This doesn't mention the incident at the very beginning of this chapter, because we know he's lying. We know he's lying when he's saying, oh, I didn't really care about the katana. If you didn't care about it, then why did you threaten Kokichi over it? So we know he's lying, but this doesn't play into that. There's no mention of that interaction. You know what, whilst I'm here, the back door, it had a sliding lock. Yeah, that's just that Kokichi can open and close locks. And then Angie had locked herself in the Ultimate Artist Lab since yesterday, working on the ritual. She would not unlock the door unless someone asked her to. Someone from the student council asked her to. Yeah, and those are the council members. You know what, once more. Once more.
And it was found in Kiyo's research lab.
That is true, but it doesn't mean
anything. Which makes you, Kiyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kiyo.
I did not care about some katana.
That's a lie.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm.
But the truth bullet doesn't relate to that.
Went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
I mean, how do you know he broke in? 1 second. We know he's lying about the katana, but there's no connection there. The game isn't making that connection, so I think we have to ignore that. I mean, there's no evidence that anything was broken into. My thought is that if he broke in, you know, Angie was in there, she was working alone. If she heard someone breaking in, she had artist supplies. Some things you sculpt with are very sharp. If someone broke in, oh shit, someone's breaking in, I'm gonna grab something sharp to defend myself with. We have no evidence that, like, none of these say, oh yeah, the door was tampered, or we made sure the door wasn't tampered with. So if he broke in, Angie would have defended herself.
Genius!
The culprit used
You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it.
So that rusty...
Further.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care.
About some
Nope.
katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
Oh, no, I missed. Oh, that was lucky.
Wrong!
Yes!
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
And there was no evidence of either doors being tampered with. So how did he break in?
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I mean, I disagree with that. I think he might have, but again, it's because he gives off the most rapey vibes. That's why I think he did it. I think he's the most likely to rape someone, so...
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
You might have had other desires, though. You might have had other desires.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Of course you were. Of course you were. And on that absolute lie, I am going to bring this episode to a close. In the next one, the eye of suspicion turns on the student council members. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.